So I wasn't expecting this at all. Hey guys, how's it going? Justin here from Walts, and today we're taking a look at the HW-S700D, an ultra slim 3.1 channel Dolby Atmos soundbar from Samsung, and we are going to be doing a sound test at the end of the video, so make sure you guys stay around with that. Without further ado, let's jump into it. Now, you heard me say ultra slim, so in terms of size, the dimensions are a width of 35 inches, a height of 1.4 inches, and a depth of 1.5 inches. It weighs about 2 pounds, and what's crazy is the fact that this is only an inch thick and only an inch deep, and it's still pretty wide, but not very wide compared to some of the other soundbars we've seen in their lineup. It does come with a wireless subwoofer, and that subwoofer's dimensions are going to have a height of 13.8 inches, a width of 8, and a depth of 11.8, and it weighs about 15 pounds, definitely something you're going to want to put on the floor. The S700D has a very slick and slim design, giving you performance in a fraction of the size. And being that it's only an inch and a half tall, it can fit under just about any TV out there without blocking the screen. So this could be very, very important to you if you're someone who has a very low to the base TV, or if you want, you can even mount it on the wall and have a really, really low profile look. It comes with a mounting kit. Personally, if you're going to mount this soundbar, I think, if you have the TV hung on a mount, get a soundbar, universal soundbar mount, and then you could butt this up to the very bottom of the TV and you barely even know that there's a speaker there. Then you don't even have to worry about cable management, and obviously you just have to find a place for the subwoofer. The S700D has your typical connections, but something I like particularly about this soundbar is that it comes with a feature called q-symphony. Now, if you're not familiar with q-symphony, essentially what it does is it takes your TV audio and your soundbar audio, combines them, and gives you a one louder, bigger, and better experience. Rather than just having it be one or the other, that's where this feature comes in handy. Now, you do have to have a QLED compatible TV, so I'd make sure that you check the model of your TV and the soundbar to make sure they are compatible. You can always go to Samsung's website and just ask for help. They have a really good resource center. And if you want to learn more exactly on that q-symphony 3.0 feature that I'm talking about, we do have a video on that, so I'll be sure to link that right here and also down in the description. It's a super cool feature that you get when pairing that Q-level TV with a Q-level soundbar. But as far as actual physical connections, it does still come with HDMI ARC. It's actually a micro cable similar to what we saw on the S800 and 801B. You do get a remote control, and of course you have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and Spotify Connect. If you're not familiar with Spotify Connect, it's one of my favorite features. Essentially lets you cast whatever music you're listening to on your phone to a device via Wi-Fi, and I just can't get enough of this feature. I'm always going to make sure that I mention it when it has it because I use it every single day when I'm driving home from work, and I get home and I want to cast it to my speakers at the house. And with that being said, you might have already expected this, but this S700D is smart home compatible, so if you already have a Google Home or Amazon Alexa set up, you can integrate this into your system fairly easily. You do need to download the app, not only just to download it for that, but also just have it for control in general. Also, you can mess with the EQ in there. It's a little bit easier than using the remote sometimes. And something else that I forgot to mention is that unlike some of the other Samsung soundbars, this doesn't come with a traditional LED display. Instead, when you switch inputs or change sound modes, it actually will just tell you using a voice command, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, source change. It'll give you that kind of feedback because there is no screen. I noticed that when I was messing around with the buttons on the top, which they're not actual physical buttons, they're just touch sensitive buttons, and they look really clean, very smooth, and very discreet. Oh, and if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really does help me out. The S700D does come with a soundbar remote, like I mentioned. You could do a lot of stuff with this, and I think it's good to have, but if you're using HDMI ARC, then you won't really need to use this often. With the app, you can set up SoundFit Pro, which is going to optimize the sound based on your room and where your walls and ceilings are, and you can switch between the different sound modes like adaptive, game mode, DTS Virtual X, and surround sound. I personally like the way things sound in DTS Virtual X the most, but you really just have to do the tweaking and mess with it for yourself. Now, the soundbar itself is a 3.1 channel soundbar, which means it comes with the front right, the front left, and of course a center channel to help distribute that audio. And then the 0.1 at the end is for that wireless subwoofer that you get. In the actual soundbar, there's a total of 7 speakers, but if you really want to take it to the next level and turn this system into a 5.1, you can connect the HW-S700D 3.1. This is a rear speaker kit made by Samsung for specific soundbars, and although the soundbar can do Dolby Atmos, Dolby True HD, Dolby Digital Plus, Atmos Music, and DTS 5.1 channel upmixing, I still think having those rear physical speakers will make a difference in your surround experience. And we did do a video on those, so I'll make sure to link that here and also down in the description as well. So yeah, I mean, that pretty much sums it up for the S700D. I think this soundbar is a great low profile budget option for those of you who want to improve your sound without taking up too much space. Now, it is time for the sound test, but I want to know what you guys think of the S700D. And if you already have one, make sure you share your comments down below. Really do appreciate hearing from you. All the links will be down in the description as well. And if you want to directly support me, make sure you email YouTube at Walts and I can hook you up. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And as always, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. If this is a product that you're interested, make sure to email me at youtube@walts so I can get you a special YouTube discount. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos like these, and we'll see you in the next one.